Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we read another Red Moon Rose chapter and we talked to everybody in town. It's late evening and we're gonna check in with Toval and see what he has for us. Return to the Gildan report.
We're back.
Today was so much fun!
Oh hey, welcome back.
Seems my timing could hardly have been better.
Lord Arsaid.
Huh? Father? When did you get back? When only Klaus came to greet us, I assumed I wouldn't be seeing you while I was in Legram.
Fortunately, I was able to take some time away from my engagements to see you and your class. And while I was in town, I also had some business to attend to with the guild, which is what brings me here. It does my heart good to see you again, Laura. It seems you've grown since I last saw you.
Father, please don't treat me like a child. But it's good to be back.
It's good to have you back.
So that's the Radiant Blade Master. Laura's dad seems so cool. She sounds embarrassed, but I've rarely seen her so happy.
Ah, these must be your friends.
Right. These are my classmates from Class VII and my partners in this field study.
Victor as Arsaid.
Then let me welcome you to Legram. I'm Viscount Arsaid, the ruling lord here. My daughter has told me all about you in her letters. So it's a pleasure to finally be able to put faces to the names.
You know, guys, when it's like, no one is eating. It can't be that difficult to have the animation of their right arm moving from their face to their plate once in a while. Well, at least there's like a little bit of audio, huh? It's delicious! Oh, careful, Milliam, you're gonna drip sauce all over the table. Wow, so this is real Legram cuisine. I think I like everything on the table. You can say that again. This fatty meat has me thinking past seconds and all the way to thirds. That's roast wild boar. It's been a staple in my local dishes for generations. There's something troubling you, son of House Albrea. You seem to have brought your worries to the table tonight, but not your appetite. Well, it's just that I know my family has been causing you a lot of trouble. Eustace. Is he? That. Just minor disagreements. You probably know it all too well. Conflicts over taxes among the nobility are as sure as the rising of the sun. It's nothing to be so concerned about. Thank you for your kind words. But, come, tell me of your day. I hear you fought Klaus this afternoon, and emerged victorious at that. We did, though I did feel like he was holding back against us. Nonsense, my lady. You and your classmates fought with the boldness of young lions. I look forward to seeing you soar to even greater heights. Ah, marvelous. I did have my hopes that you might choose to attend that girls' school in the capital, but you seem to have made some excellent friends at Thors, so perhaps this is how things were meant to be. I feel the same. Laura. Rean, was it? I'm curious. I can sense fear in your swordsmanship, a certain hesitation. What? Father? The sword hermit, Yun Ka-Fai. In addition to being your master and the founder of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School, he's also a personal acquaintance of mine. In fact, I've requested a duel with him on numerous occasions. I see. If you'll forgive me for asking, who was the victor? The victor is yet to be decided. Pitting our respective philosophies against one another is such an engaging experience, we always lose track of time. To think there's a swordsman out there capable of fighting on equal terms with you? The world truly is a vast place. I can hardly imagine what a duel like that would be like. But getting back to what I was saying, the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School draws its influence from elements of several other Eastern schools of swordsmanship. The style's philosophy has such a deep and has such depth, it's not difficult to see why one who masters it is known as a divine blade. But there's something about you, Rean, something that terrifies you so much that its mere shadow pins you in place. He's almost certainly referring to... I've occasionally gotten that impression myself. So this is the burden Rean carries? Indeed, it seems like whatever happened in the old schoolhouse last month had something to do with it, but... I don't care much. You have me at a loss. I never would have imagined you'd be able to tell so much about me so easily. But thanks to that, I've made up my mind. What? Oh? My lord, I ask of you, as the Radiant Blade Master, would you grant me the honor of a duel? Training hall. Those damn cat ears! You should have at least taken them off for this.
Cool. He's really gonna duel the Radiant Blade Master! But is he really strong enough to beat him?
Not with his cat ears on, no.
He doesn't stand a chance. Receiving instruction from him would be one thing, but to duel a master like Viscount Arsaid...
Looks like the odds aren't in his favor then.
Rean, please reconsider. You too, Father. Stop this nonsense.
Please, Laura, stay out of this.
This duel is between Rean and myself. Stand aside. Are you certain this is what you want?
I am. It's an honor to have the opportunity to test my mettle against the renowned Radiant Blade Master. Thank you for accepting.
I admire your spirit. Now, show me what a swordsman of the 8 Leaves is capable of.
What the?
Whoa! Amazing!
He can wield such a massive blade so deftly with just one hand?
Unbelievable!
That's Galan Charles, a great sword that's been passed down in the Arsaid family for generations. It was once wielded by the ancestor of our house, the second in command of the Eisenritter.
I can sense incredible power within him. He may be even stronger than my master. Which means that against him... Rean Schwarzer of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School, beginner rank. I stand ready.
Victor S. Arsaid, master and successor of the Arsaid School. Ready. Begin! Now, show me what you're capable of.
Here we go!
Well, plot. I mean, he doesn't get delayed, so he's level 60. No, he's level 80 right there. I don't think yeah. I don't need to attack him. I mean, I'm gonna motivate just because, but... No plot is gonna do this for me. Why am I faster than him anyways?
You will not escape!
Good miss. I don't have Shining equipped, do I? I do not. Shining would have been very useful here. I do have 40% evasion. You know, funnily enough, I have an item that has Shining on it. Insight. Here, egg custard pudding. For 5 turns? Ah, sure.
Huh. Ooh, that's good.
Let's stay alive for a little while longer. I don't do any damage, I know, but maybe
right,
with like 50% strength up?
You will not escape!
Nice triple counter.
My turn.
I don't...
Alright, let's do this!
I mean...
You will not escape!
How do you miss so much, Mr. Radiant Blade Master? And how am I so bad?
The second form, Gale!
Incredible.
You will not escape!
I like how I'm supposed to lose. I like how the game really wants me to just lose.
Here we go!
Dude, you're wasting all your CP on someone you can't hit. Oh.
Go!
You will not escape!
But you know, he's not going easy on me.
Everyone.
Ouch!
This is why I tried to stop them.
I could barely even see what happened.
It's not like Rean is weak.
It's more that his opponent's strength is so far beyond his.
Did you see him miss 10 times in a row? Guys, did you watch the exact same battle here? It's not, I mean, his skin is like steel, you can't cut it. But he, like, hits for shit.
What are you doing? This duel is not yet over. To your feet, at once.
Father?
I know you're capable of more than this. But if you're still too afraid to assert your true strength, then I have no choice but to force your hand. Now, show me.
He disappeared?
No.
Too slow.
Whoa!
This is...
Is this what Rean is afraid of?
Excellent. This is as it must be. This is the power that slumbers deep within you. As long as you continue to cower in the face of it, you'll remain forever at a standstill. I want to see your true potential.
And I want some CP.
Now.
I want some CP, like, right now.
Now.
Oh, don't start.
Now.
I've got a little bit of speed. I hope 40% dodge is enough.
You will not escape.
Yeah,
Now.
it's not gonna look too good, huh? Please miss the next time you strike, because otherwise I'm gonna be in a very shitty situation. Here you go.
Now.
How is that not a counter?
Now.
Alright, that's what I was waiting for. I am gonna, like, give myself the luxury of eating one of these heal a lot items. Oh no, I don't have it. Well, TR All Bomb 14. Not sure, dude.
not escape!
Same goes for you, buddy.
There!
Same goes for you.
Now.
Have you ever heard of this thing called an ass breaker?
Now! Now!
'Cause, you know...
Fall the ruin!
Yeah.
It's time to finish this! Radiant Phoenix Slash!
Please dodge. Yeah.
Rean!
Rean! Wow! That duel was crazy!
Yeah, though it all makes sense now. Why Rean asked the Viscount for a duel in the first place.
You fool. Were you shouldering such a burden alone all this time?
Are you alright, Rean?
Father, there was no need to go that far.
I'm fine. He held back. I admit defeat. I'm honored to have seen the Radiant Blade Master's signature technique.
I think you're finally starting to understand. What we call power is simply a measure of one's raw strength. Without knowing how to properly apply it, it has no real meaning. However, when you deny the power you already possess, you're only shortchanging yourself.
You're right. I feel like I finally get what my master was trying to teach me about the laws of nature. But I'm afraid understanding that is only going to make me even more uncertain.
Rean.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. Stand up, dust yourself off, and step forward. Grapple with that fear each day if that's what it takes.
Dude, I'm sorry that at the beginning of this Let's Play I called you... I said you might be a member of the Organization of Ouroboros. I am sorry. I don't think you are. You're a real nice dude.
Uncertainty weighs on the hearts of all people, but it's far preferable to standing still.
Okay, I'll take that back. I now know his voice. I'm gonna, listen in on that cutscene in the third again to see if, the voices match. Well.
The mist seems to have cleared. So, that's the Saint's castle. You can't come out right now. Someone might notice you.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. The Radiant Blade Master may be scarily perceptive, but I doubt he'll notice my little moonlit stroll.
Honestly.
Well, what do you think? I'm not sure how much we can count on the boy. It seems he's finally found what he needs to move past what's been holding him back. But I'm still not certain he's going to make it in time.
That's not for us to decide. Our role is to watch over and guide him, nothing more. I don't want you to do anything like that ever again.
Fine, fine. Setting that aside for now. I'm sure you've already sensed it, but there's definitely something inside that castle. That place is out of our jurisdiction, but I have a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. I suppose all we can do is point Laura toward it and hope she notices too.
Lohengrin Castle, huh? Yeah, cool stuff.
Drinks are on me someday.
Cool stuff. 12 AP. Wow. Field Study Day 2. Wah! Wow. Whoa, what a view! Looking at the lake is like gazing into a vast mirror. I suppose that wharf you see in the distance must be over in the southern province. You can see the Saint's Castle way more clearly today too. So this is what Legram looks like on a clear day. It almost seems like we're in a different town. Well... Well, both phases of the town have a place in my heart. Hi, I'm sorry for all the fuzz I caused yesterday. Rean, you really did. However, you did what you did out of necessity, correct? Yeah. Before yesterday, I'd never been able to recognize the truth behind my master's teachings. But crossing swords with your father, it was like I finally realized what he wanted me to understand all those years. I see. In that case, I won't criticize what you did. I can understand that feeling, struggling forward even in the face of adversity. It seems the winds have granted you their blessing. Still, Rean, I think you owe us an explanation. What was that power you displayed during the duel? I've never seen its like. It was so cool, like you suddenly turned into a whole different person. Almost like some kind of power that was locked up inside. You came roaring out in one big flash. Yeah, I guess that's what it must seem like. There's something beast-like inside, some beast-like instinct sleeping inside me. And when I completely lose control of myself, it just swallows me up, transforms me somehow. I've known about it ever since I was a kid, and all my life I've lived in fear of it, of that other self. It seems a strange burden to bear. Something beast-like? I don't know, it seems pretty cool. Besides, if it makes you even stronger, why not just be like that all the time? I wish it were that simple. Years ago, I first asked my master to teach me the way of the sword in order to suppress that power. I thought that if I could master the art of fighting, I could master my fear and quell those instincts. But that did nothing to solve the underlying problem, and eventually I ended up having my training discontinued. Pretty pathetic, huh? Oh, Rean? But you said that yesterday's duel helped you realize something, right? Right. I can deny it up and down, but doing that doesn't change the fact that it's in there somewhere. And unless I can accept that, I won't be able to reconcile myself with the past or really think about my future. I mean, that sounds so simple saying it now, but it took this long for me to realize it. Ah, I see. Trouble seems to seek you out, doesn't it? So, you intend to accept your lot and move forward, even though the way is anything but certain? That is actually rather inspiring. I hope you'll tell Group B what you've shared with us. I think they'd be really glad to hear it from you. Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, I think I will. I feel like everyone's been worried after what happened at the old schoolhouse last month. Hey, heard the big news. You seriously dueled the Radiant Blade Master? Well, he was kind enough to give me the chance to test my skill against him. The gap between him and me is so wide that calling it a duel is being generous. Ah, don't sell yourself short. It takes some real guts to even think about trying to duel the Viscount. I know you've battled Sarah, but her strength is pretty intense, but he's on a whole different level. I can see you didn't achieve beginner rank in the 8-leaf school for nothing. You're surprisingly well informed. That's a bracer for you. Well, the guild has pretty close ties with the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School after all. Anyway, let me give you those tasks for today. Field Study Envelope. Field Study Day 2. Assigned tasks. Able Highway Monster 2. An offering to the departed. Sister Theramis, I would like to practice making an offering to Saint Sandlot. Would you be willing to help me gather the materials necessary to do so? If so, come to see me at Legram Chapel. And Able Highway Monster 2. Toval. There's another monster on the Able Highway, but we don't know what kind of monster it is. Monster details unknown. Location Able Highway. Don't let me down, Class 7. Get this taken care of ASAP. Oh, I was expecting there to be more, I guess. I am rather curious about this monster extermination request. Didn't want to overload you since I'm planning on giving you an extra task this afternoon. It sounds like this will be your last full day in Legram, so I want you to get the most out of you while you're here. Anyway, get out there and do what you do. Got it. No sense in waiting to get started then. Well, at least it shouldn't take too long. Okay, let's roll on out! Gotta say, it's great having you guys around. It isn't often that I get to kick back at the guild and take care of the paperwork. And hey, it gives me the time to take care of some other stuff, too. Other stuff? Nothing too big. The guild branch over in Crossbell just dropped me a little inquiry related to the trade conference, actually. We're an international organization. That makes it easy to get the latest info, but it also increases our workload. So that's how it works, huh? No wonder he always seems to be on top of things. All right, you've got your work. I've got my work. Let's get things started. Oh, make sure you're back by afternoon. I'll have a fresh set of tasks, all prepared and ready for you. Is there a reason behind the lack of information about this monster? A simple one, yeah. I just got this report in from one of the townsfolk this morning. Seems like they couldn't really tell what kind of monster it was, even with a clear look at it. What exactly did the report say? It just said that what they saw looked like a large, ominous shadow, not exactly a revealing description. True, that doesn't really tell us anything other than a rough approximation of its size. Taking on a dangerous foe with such a dearth of information is hardly ideal. Oh well, who cares? Let's just head out there and beat it to a mushy pulp already. I see Milliam's a real go-getter regardless of the situation. If only we were all so fearless. I'm leaving this one to you guys then. Admittedly, it's probably gonna be a pain in the ass, but good luck out there. Right, before we continue on our journey though, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode as well. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.